Hopefully all your graphics don't turn over with the time, but anyway.
Yeah, me too, now that I'm thinking about that.
Right?
Can't wait.
Yay.
I think we have safety precautions just in case of that. But either way, the forecast is going to be pretty much the same every day this week in terms of rainfall chances, Lena. We need the rain. We've been very dry in terms of fall. Even October and November have been dry. And, you know, it comes at a price because you deal with the rain, especially during the week. But we need it. All right, tomorrow we're going to start dry. That's good news. Some sunshine. Soak that in because it's going to be a little while before we see it again. Some high clouds will be working in. Look at temps, though. 20s, near 30 degrees. Breezy with spotty showers by tomorrow evening. It's going to be a mild day tomorrow. We're not going to deal with the cold that we had today. Should make it well into the 40s, but still cold out there now. High pressure heading out towards the east. That's why we got a flow out of the south. But temps still in the 20s right now. You combine that with that wind out of the south, which, believe it or not, is a warming wind. You still get wind chill values in the teens in spots. That's where we're going to find ourselves tomorrow morning out the door. But you can see we're high and dry. Some high clouds back down towards southern Indiana. Those will eventually win out tomorrow afternoon. But really, much of the country's quiet, but we've got two features. We've got air coming out of Canada here. You can see the flow out of the northwest. We have a flow out of the southwest, bringing rain in areas of the Four Corners region. This low, combined with that low out towards the Pacific Northwest, is going to come together as we get throughout the week. We've got the clash of the air masses, and that will form a frontal boundary where we get these waves of rain that move along this. Train tracks, so to speak, will be laid down, and those train tracks happen to be just south of Ohio, but we're going to get clipped by a couple rainy systems here, especially one later on this week. That's the more notable one. So in terms of rainfall, they need it down in Tennessee, down in the deep south as well, and they'll get it. This is going to be the bullseye right in the Ohio and Tennessee valleys for rainfall this week. And as I mentioned, every day pretty much the same. We're going to have rainfall chances as we go throughout the week. There are going to be breaks in here, so let's break that down, so to speak, in terms of when we're expecting the most. National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast. Clouds increasing tomorrow morning. We're still going to see some sun tomorrow. There'll be some waves of intervals of clouds, and then we'll go back to the sunshine. But look at temperatures. Nice south wind. We're well up into the 40s tomorrow afternoon. It's going to feel pretty nice. And then the clouds will win out. Our shower chance starts to increase tomorrow evening. I don't think many of us see rain, but some of us will. So just a spotty shower late tomorrow evening. Tuesday's the day that we ramp up the rainfall chances. Temperatures very similar to Monday in the 40s. Here comes your rainfall as we get into the afternoon. Light to moderate showers at best, but it will be a rainy afternoon. Tuesday night, we bring in another more formidable wave. That may have some heavier rain with it as that moves into Wednesday before clearing out. After this system goes by, you can see we get a little bit of a break Wednesday into Thursday, and then a low pressure will form. This will bring us heavier rain Thursday night into Friday. Does it change with or mix us with some wet snow at the end of that on Friday night? Still remains to be seen. Not a lot of snow in the forecast, but we could see some in the sky. And then we have another system next weekend. Very active pattern. Union Home Mortgage 7-day forecast. Temperatures in the 40s all week. We take a little downfall as we get into next weekend. Another rain chance Sunday into Monday. But overall, a very Seattle-like pattern. Lena.
All right. Thanks, Matt.